Traders, welcome back. Hopefully everyone's all excited on this lovely Wednesday. Beautifully here in New York, disgusting in Florida. I hope hopes and prayers for all of you down there in Florida. I can't believe you guys are going to get hit with such a massive hurricane. Hopefully everybody's safe. I know Josh had the move yesterday. He was actually right in the thick of it, not too far from Tampa. And, I know we got Jack Harder. He's down there in Naples, Florida, one of our other gurus here, at Media Pub and stuff like that, and part of our group of traders and stuff. So I know there's some of you here that moved down there. I know most of you are on the West Coast, so no, East Coast. I'm sorry. So hopefully everybody's safe. So our prayers for all of you guys. Be safe, and hopefully it's not going to be as bad as I don't know. I always try to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's how I look at it. But in the meantime, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the market. We saw what happened yesterday. We did an advanced class yesterday. The morning was a great class that we've done. We saw a lot of good winners, a lot of good movers in the morning. The afternoon kind of stunk. There was really nothing. It was probably one of the slowest lessons that I've ever trained in a long time. And you know what? Some of those days are actually very good to see that if there's nothing going on, you don't jump into it. But there were a couple of stocks that did move. We'll go through them. I know some of you did jump on the bandwagon on this ABOS. This thing was just a great mover this morning. It started pretty early, though, at 7 o'clock where program trading kicked in. And then you could see around 7:30, program trading kicked in again. So I know everyone usually jumps in around this time between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Went from 8:25 up to about 9:75. So a little bit of a nice mover, really good move early in the morning, though, at 7 a.m., though. But there was a few other ones that did move. We'll check them out in a little bit. We'll talk about them. Really nice iceberg orders on that stock. We'll show you that in the next few moments. But let's go over what happened yesterday, because there were a couple of stocks that we did want that did make some nice moves. And I just want to touch upon them. You had this little cheap one right here, this XFOR, slow, nice level one stock. This is something for some of you, the beginners, that really, got a cold feet or get a little nervous. You could trade something cheap, very inexpensive. Also, this was another not an expensive stock too. VXNR had a nice move from 550 up to 625. That wasn't that bad. I mean, you could see it less than an hour and a half. Had about almost a nice 50, 60 cent move right there. this stock, made a big pop early and then it kind of died. We saw this one early too, ADTX. But you could see, like, after that 330, she really didn't go anywhere. Blue Apron was awesome yesterday. We did this one yesterday in the morning hours, and this was pretty much a kind of like a very nice, easygoing stock. Volume was picking up nice and slow. It was going up nice and consistently. Ran from about 460 all the way up to about 540. You know what? 1,000 shares, 80 cents, $800. Not bad. Even if you got half that, you did pretty well. A couple other ones did pretty well. BTU was also very well, a little on the expensive side. A lot of energy stocks did pretty well yesterday. This one also was a nice moving stock, ATXI. But this stock was just a very, very fast-moving stock. It got halted so many times. Once it came out of the gate at 9:30, went from 550. You could see it just got halted. Went all the way to about $11 a share. That one was fabulous. I know you guys did really well in the Cyber Group room. PXMD was another nice little stock early in the morning. You could see how that thing also, nice little pop. I mean, there was a lot of good stocks that moved. And last but not least, Coles actually did move pretty well too. $250 stock. You could see it's an ETF. This thing got crushed, So there were some good stocks, but like I said, the afternoon really wasn't that great. Now, once again, let's turn the page. Let's move on. Let's talk what's going on for today. What is the big news? What's going on? The hurricane, okay? And, unfortunately, catastrophes like this do make certain stocks move in the market. So I told you this yesterday. I'm going to bring it up again. Home Depot. I want you to keep an eye on it. These are stocks that are more like swing trades. She is up already about $4. Generac didn't do too well yesterday, even though I liked it. But you know what? She's up a little bit today. Lowe's, another one. And the one thing I like about Home Depot is that if you look right here, it is at a major support levels right here, right around this 250 price range. I know it pays a pretty decent dividend, but you know what? This hurricane, you got to keep in mind, is the damage that it's going to do to Florida. I mean, anyone have any idea how much money and damage you think it's going to do in Florida? I put a price tag of almost $1 trillion. I mean, think about it. For every home that's on the water, there are about 5 to 10 million on the average, right? How many homes are going up all up that West Coast? How many of all those houses in the Midtown? I think it's going to be really catastrophic. So, as much as you're going to have that, a lot of damage. And then also, look at all the cars. How are you going to replace? There's already a shortage in cars. All those cars. Listen, I went through it. Some of you never probably went through it, but I went through it living here in New York with Hurricane Sandy. And New York City was shut down for, almost, the New York Stock Exchange was shut down for like 3 weeks, And that was the start of New York Stock Exchange changing to more like the NASDAQ, more electronically. But like all those areas, so like, trust me, it's going to be a lot of money and damage. You got to fix that stuff. And if you look at some of the histories of some of those stocks that benefit from it, Home Depot did clean up. Especially, it wasn't even the hurricane that was bad for us. It was the Superstorm Sandy that did the huge damage of the surge, the surge of the water that just came up. We had like 15 feet. Buried everything. And then not only that, but we were shut down for like 2-3 weeks. Couldn't get gas, couldn't get anything. It was like, let me tell you, want to see some crazy people going nuts? You try to be like a good Samaritan. People didn't care. It was almost like the purge. I swear to God. So hopefully it won't be, hopefully people respect people down in Florida because of that. But there's going to be a lot of work that's got to be done. There's going to be a lot of fixing going on. So some of these stocks will benefit from it. So if you're looking for some swing trades, look for that. I went through 5 and 40 years, but nothing like this, Grant. Yeah, I know, especially you're down in Ohio. And, Grant, owning, a boat dealership. My God, Grant, look at all those boats down there. I'm watching on TV. Obviously you can't take the yachts out. That's the yachts capital of the world. Those things are what, 10 million, 30 million? They can't handle that. Then it's going to keep pounding and pounding and pounding. So anyway, we hope everyone the best in Florida. But like, once again, there are some stocks out there. You could probably benefit from it. Anyway, let's move on. And you know what? I don't know how the insurance company is going to do. I would like to keep an eye on some of the insurance stocks. I'm going to look at them and see what they're going to do. They have to come up and pay for that stuff, but they're going to take a very, very big hit. But someone always told me a very funny lesson a long time ago. No matter all the catastrophes that we had, you ever notice an insurance company never goes out of business? Never goes out of business. Funniest thing, which is ironic. All right. Anyway, let's go. What's going on? Let's move in this morning. So we got the ABOS on the stock. I just want to bring this up. There was a huge iceberg order that just showed up right around here around 840. Looks like he just pulled his order right here. The only thing about the ABOS, it doesn't trade that much volume. Tier size are pretty small. Looks like she's starting to back off. Once that seller pulled his order, you can start seeing things started going back down. It is up a lot, which I'm not a very big fan of when they're up substantial in pre-market and they start dwindling down. So we'll see how they open up. Here's another stock I found, but I thought it was a little kind of expensive. I don't want to jump in and spend a $50 stock. BAF is doing awesome. This thing just looked like it just popped. Yeah, somebody came out there and bought it. Look at the volume just picked in. Program trading we know kicks in around 10 a.m. But BIAF, what a nice move on that one. Look at the orders. Look at the volume. It just kicked in right there. What a nice move on that stock right there. It was a late bloomer. It came in a little bit late. You could see it right here. It just started around 8:30, and now you can see it starting to make its big move right there. So nice little pop. New IPO. You can see that looks pretty good too. So interesting. The only bad thing is that there's not that much data to work off. So we know that we need that. This stock is way too expensive. This stock started trending down already. This one, 300,000, not bad. SOBR, it just program trading just kicked in at $1.40, ran at $2. Wow. Look at that, 26,000 share buyer out there on Archipelago. Not bad. Looks like he's getting hit a little bit. I got to check on level 4. Let's call it sober. SOBR. Sober. BAF has just got a big buyer just showed in. BAF just had a big iceberg order, just showed up and the thing just popped. Look at that. just made a big move right there. BAF is looking awesome. Stock was $16 all the way down to the support level around $2. Really nice move on that BAF. So far, listen, we only need one. This one also looks pretty good. Like I said, the SOBR, we got that one over there. 22%. Tops shipping. You know, Tops, you got to be careful with this stock. You know, like these, I don't know. I always feel like they sucker you in. They got these good pops and they back off. But, and we know shipping companies are making a fortune. I don't understand why it's not affecting the stock, though. OCGN, we traded the stock last year back in October from $7 to $17. That one looks pretty decent. Good volume, good tier sizes. Look at that. We're already at 11. We're still at 13%. That's not bad, you know. All right, let's go hop over here on the losers. Get a nice little crush in the end. We know why this thing's coming down. You could scrap that out. NADA, nah, no good bottom fishings here. New York Stock Exchange, 9% biggest gainer. Eli Lilly doing great. Wow, look at that. Pharmaceutical stock doing pretty well, not compared to some of the other ones. Blue Apron was pretty good yesterday too, by the way. We did that. That was one, but she's, you know, even though we did well on it, and she's up about 4%. Not really that impressed. So I don't really see anything on the New York Stock Exchange. Just a BAF. BAF looks pretty good. Let me bring level 4 here and show you what I saw. Big iceberg order just showed up right around here. You can see how it's starting to go back up. So BAF is looking awesome. So we'll have fun with that one. All right, anything I'm missing I did not call out? Oh, is that what it is? The poise of Alzheimer's study? Is that why that stock took a big run up? All right. Well, looks like it's doing pretty good right there, Neil. Anyone else? Any other stocks I'm missing? I think we got a pretty good stock. We got a good move. Really like that stock back, moving up really, really nice. Late bloomer, too. Look at that. Started late, so even if you showed up a little late in pre-market, you jumped in, you're doing pretty well. So since 9 o'clock this morning, when we started, we're at $3. Boom, we're already at $3.60. Not bad for a day's pay. All right, so listen, we got class today. We got phase 3, okay, lesson 3 and 4. It's our last day, so if you're a student, I'll see you all in there. Rich just posted it in the trading room. If you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, you're watching this, you want to find out more about the classes and see how we trade these stocks and understand about level 4, just like us and friend us and just send us an email. You can do a trial. But if you're a student here, I'll see you in there. If you're not going to be joining us, just remember, everyone, don't be in class and trade at the same time. You know, remember, we got to focus on these stocks that are moving. Educational, we only do X amount of classes a month. So, and we all know they're always going to come up out there and show up. There's always new ones that come up all the time. So anyway, good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. And wish everybody in Florida, you know, the best. And just you know, our prayers are out to you. Hopefully you're all going to do the right thing. And, you know, hopefully you're in a safe place. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. I'll see you in a little bit when the market opens up.